Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome back to more Perisno. I'm Liz. I'd like to begin this episode by reminding everybody if you want to get the newest information on what's going on here on the channel and you don't want to have to tune into every particular little video that comes out, a great place to check that out is the Discord. Channel Discord link is in the video description. There's an invite there. You can pop on in. You don't have to hang around necessarily, but I will post any important information in there as sort of announcements in the announcements channel for text. It's Discord, ladies and gents, so it is technically a voice chat. So if I happen to be at the computer and not playing a game and whatnot, I may be around. We might be able to chat. Who knows? Anyway, today we're back in Perisno. I'm walking around without very much. I picked up SILIVETHIEL last time, and unfortunately that means I don't have very much money, and we're really not financially as stable as I would normally be in a Mount Blade game at this point. Like, if we're becoming a lord of somewhere, I would normally have an enterprise in every town available, and if it's a Floris style mod, I would have all of the land that you can purchase in, like, the entire kingdom that we are pledging to, or maybe just a couple cities in it. The Reich doesn't have a lot of land in many of its cities, particularly Freising and Fulterberg, where we have bought land. We own all of it. We don't actually make a lot of money off of it, though. So financially, we're not super duper stable. I am trying to find parties that I can take so that we can experience our peeps up a little bit, get them into horses again. Sect of the followers of old gods, these Avelings. And old god infidels. See, the reason that I'm skeptical about this is look at that prisoner party. That prisoner party looks like these 24 dudes are probably pretty tough, and I have no idea. I don't really know that much about Perisno. If you guys are familiar, I'm getting my legs when it comes to Perisno. I'm starting to understand it a little bit more as we go, but like going into it, I had very little understanding of it. We can see them really far away. What's their scouting? I'm sorry. We probably checked this at the end of the last video, but spotting is 6, pathfinding is 6. Of course, she does have training. She also tracking 3. That's kind of cool. She's got foraging of 5. So we could potentially pick up some food from her as well. Cool. Ooh, a Krieger. 5 of them ready to be upgraded. Yes, please. I don't have much money, but definitely do it. I've only got 5,600 cash bucks left. I had, 40-something thousand before I purchased the... No, I had 60-something thousand before I purchased the last thing of land. Vol has been looted by Princess Birgit's party, so she's out there. Pommelac is not looted at the moment. However, they can pretty... Ooh, yeah. 40 from foraging. Cool. They could pretty easily loot this town. I can't really defend it at all. Again, our monetary situation means we don't really have the means of defending our town. We don't have elite troops. We don't have mercenaries that we hire. We are making money. Like, we are not going bankrupt. We're paying for our soldiers off of our rents here if it stays fine, and if not, the land that I own more than pays for the soldiers that we have currently. So we are actually currently making money. We are not going bankrupt. We just don't have the means to raise and field a large elite army right now. We're gonna have to train up slowly, make money as we go. Volhir Raiders and Volhir Raiders. I feel like I could take some Volhir Raiders as long as I get them individually. I think this will get them individually. Yeah, let's do that.
I will drink from your skull!
I welcome it! So we have Floris, so we have the ability to plan our battle with the end. Everybody is infantry and cavalry. That makes sense. Yeah, I haven't set up any companions group or anything like that. So everybody is infantry and cavalry. We are not going to send out orders, though. We're just going to lead our troops on the field. Will they follow me? When you hit lead your troops, they're supposed to follow you. Actually, yes, they are following me. Fantastic. hold this position here, guys. Yeah, we've got a lot of infantry there. Infantry. Ah, piece of shice. Okay, there is a river there, but they're already across it, so we're okay. We're going to come on in, and we're going to start disrupting their formation a little bit. They're actually not shooting at me, which is not really good for me. I don't want them shooting at my companions and my party over there. I want them shooting at me. The idea here is I'm trying to disrupt them, prevent my people from dying needlessly. We'll have them come in and get experience, but, okay, you guys can charge now. Actually, with as many low-ranking people as we have, these guys are probably going to crush them. But I will keep most of this group over here busy with me. You guys go deal with that small group that got through. I say small. There's not an insignificant number of them, but it isn't super big. I mean, they have an H-Chan over there to take care of them, so they should be okay. But still, it could be an issue. Yeah, these guys are nothing. Volhir Raiders we can totally take. I could have soloed this party, no problem. Earlier on, we were avoiding Volhir Raiders because I was like, I don't know if I can take them. And honestly, earlier on, I probably couldn't have taken them as easily because we didn't have this armor, we didn't have this horse. We had a horse that died a lot easier. We had worse weapons. We didn't have the reach. We didn't have the cutting power. We had worse armor. We had a worse helmet for armor as well. Like, we were in rougher shape before. Oh, I only ordered the infantry. Okay, cool. Cavalry, charge, as if it was necessary. So the infantry came in, they took care of those guys, and they moved in. We did take some losses, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we took 1 Fusildat loss and 1 Krieger loss, 2 killed, no wounded. We do need to make sure we have medical skills, so we're going to need to get a medic soon as well. We're going to make some money off of that. We have a refugee here. I'm not going to take that refugee into the party. Let your heroes select gear, access the items on the ground. Yeah, okay, I remember. This is the Floris style thing. You can actually use your companions to carry items for you in Floris. Leave them in the item pool and continue. Gather remaining 16 items on the ground and leave. Yeah, okay. I want to access them, see what's in them. I'm going to carry these myself. Do I need to carry the rest? No, I don't. Well, I'll carry this as well. It's worth a little bit. Not super duper insignificant. They don't have the best gear in the world, but I mean, they don't have complete junk either. Leave the item pools and continue. So that was 485 arms. Perfect. And we have, more importantly, possibly some soldiers ready to upgrade. So these Fuseldats can become Drakenritters. Fantastic. That's what I've been waiting for. Yes! Drakenritters. Great. Actually, I shouldn't say Drakenritters because Draken Knights become, or Draken Knops become Drakenritters. These are Drakenraiters. Fuseldats, and these Kriegers will become Fuseldats. Fantastico. And there's another group of Volhir Raiders up here. So let's go take these. Ooh, they're going after the village far. Okay, no, we're
drink from your skull.
We're gonna drink from their skull is what we're going to do. I am going to take the field. So my guys should just stand still when I take the field, yeah? And when you hit charge, they should actually charge the enemy. But when I hit charge last time, they never charged. They just stood put up at the front. But it does look like lead your troops or lead your army or whatever works correctly. Hey, you got a big weapon. You're also dead now. We're going a little bit slow here because we were going uphill. This is not the size that I wanted to keep. There's a few too many going forward there. I think I'm gonna ride forward and intercept a little bit more. Yeah, let's see if I can round up to like this. Hi. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's much better. Everybody charge. So you guys deal with those guys that are over there, and while you're dealing with them, I'm going to soften these guys up a little bit and keep them distracted. Take out all those guys, and by the time you get up here, their formation will be broken. They'll be a lot softer than they were. We do have to account for the fact that we have cavalry now too, though, so they're going to charge out here quickly, a lot quicker than, you know, the infantry would. Like, look at this. This guy's already here. Oh, that's an HN. We're okay. She'll be fine. Even if she goes down, she'll be fine. We're not going to lose her. So, yay! Oh, right, she's got the bow. She is a horse archer. Wonder how they handle horse archers in the first though. Is this a mod where horse archers are redonkadonkly overpowered, or is it, you know, a mod where horse archers are useless? There is no balanced horse archer. There is never a balanced horse archer in Mount Blade. They either overpower them because people are in love with them and the people who make the mod are like balls deep in their archers, or they are underpowered because, you know, horse archery is just generally underpowered in Mount Blade unless you make it overpowered. It's always one or the other. There's very rarely anything that remotely resembles balanced horse archery in a warband war, which I'm sure you've heard me say a million times by now if you've been following my Mount Blade content. Battle 1. No casualties, that's what I like to see. 4 refugees, so nothing special there. Some items on the ground. Yeah, this will be worth some money. That last group was like, you know, this is nothing that's crazy. We can just keep this. There's no space left in your bags. I thought this put it into your companion's bags. Maybe that's a setting that's disabled. But usually the bottom option in a Floris type mod would put it in your companion's bags, and then you can sell it from their bags. But maybe you don't have that option here. Leave the items in the item pool and continue. Fine. Cool. Another 458 arms, also a bunch more experience. We have over 6,000 here, so we haven't been bankrupting ourselves by promoting people. They're pretty cheap to promote at this point. So those are more Drakenreiters. That's 3 more of them. Fantastic. These Kriegers will become field soldats. Great. I'm up to 6 of them now. We have our 1 Nap still as well. Cool. Let's head to Freising really quickly and sell our stuff, and then let's go out and look for more anything at all, basically. Whether they are snow crawlers or snow walkers or whatever they are, or they are Volhir raiders, anything that we can take. Lame black elven horse. Yeah, we need surgery in our party. Speaking of surgery in our party, let's go to the tavern. Oh, okay, they have the mod. Right, it's Floris. Floris has that, where you can bring 2 of your companions or 3 of your companions or whatever into scenes with you. A bounty scout. You're a mercenary, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. No, I don't need any other men right now. Who's upstairs? Tell me who's upstairs. Is there a companion upstairs? Obviously, we can't hire ARACANUS. He's just too expensive, but we definitely do want us an ARACANUS. No, that's the mercenary recruiter dude. And that's it. Well, there's the outhouse. Nobody in the outhouse. Alright, so nobody here to recruit at the moment. I had money available here, so let's just, you know, get our money. Why not? I'm not going to recruit any nobles here because they're very expensive and they're probably just going to die since I have no troops to back them up right now. What's this? Deserters, 15 Draken Bogenschutz. Alright, let's go save the village farmers from these Draken Bogenschutz. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to, like, imprison them because I'm joining somebody else's battle. I think when you do this, you don't get that post-battle. Maybe you do. I'm not sure. Let's rush to the aid of the village farmers. We must defend the villagers. We are a noble. These could be our villagers. I'm not actually sure where they're from. Let's take the field. So there's 14 of them. We've got a lot of people because we got the village farmers on our side too. Don't worry, village farmers. My men and I will protect you. There's actually not many of these guys, but I don't know how tough they are. This is a unit I'm not familiar with. It is a cultural soldier, so I want to sort of engage them first here. Looks like they are archers. Looks like they get very little experience and they go down very easily. So everybody charge. Try not to die. They are archers. Put the pressure on. Pressure them hard. Pressure them hard. Yeah, they give almost no experience. It's like 80, 85 experience. That's nothing. So these are pretty low end. What I do like about Floris mods in general, when they take advantage of the basic schema of how Floris works, which this mod does not in this sense, is that they give tiers for troops in their names. So infantry will be I something, so I1, I2, I3, I4, based on what tier they're at. Archers will be A, cavalry will be like C, and so on and so forth. I don't like that they don't give any hint as to what tier they're at. But that's okay. You know, you just have to know every troop tree in the game. Thanks for your help. You saved our lives. No? Oh, we do get to capture. We're not going to. Ah, what the hell? Let's do it. You just have to know what all the troop trees are. So that's cool. Access the items on the ground. What are these guys? Oh, strong merc bow. Power draw 4. It's not that special, but it's worth a good amount of moolah. So, great. I guess we could just, you know what, whatever. Who's this? Hacken Empire Caravan. That makes sense. They're yellow. They're yellow. They would be Hacken Empire, all right. Do we have any promotions? We do not have any promotions. So let's move along. Move along home. Just like that episode of Deep Space Nine. When it comes to Star Treks, like, I mean, I am a Next Generation person myself. I feel like the original series was entertaining. It's very dated, like concepts about society and people and all these kinds of things. Very progressive for its time, but very much dated today. The Next Generation tried to be forward thinking in that sense. Like the original series would have been forward. You would have thought it was forward thinking then. A lot of stuff in the Next Generation you would think like now is actually kind of forward thinking as well, though. Well, here, scouting party. I don't know if we could take that. It's 84 of them, and it's more advanced than a normal Volhir Raider. We're going to give a pass on that. So I was sort of a Next Generation person, but I really liked Deep Space Nine because it was a serial, as opposed to, you know, just independent episodes of, I should really be paying attention to this stuff. Non-aggression pact with Tolrania. Great. We've got good relations with Tolrania. 10. Fantastic. Divine Aisling. Okay, let's give them the pass. I think they are a faction of Macavia, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so we're just going to give them a pass. There was that red group earlier who was definitely hunting us. Anyway, Deep Space Nine, yeah, it was a serial, so it was a soap opera basically, which was cool in some ways. Gathering at a feast in Murdenhall. I wouldn't mind going to a feast for the king. Let's go to a feast for the king. Let's head to Murdenhall. Let's see if there's any lords and lasses that we can wine and dine there. We can partake in the tournament, or rather than partake in it, we can participate in it. Kakoth Confederation Caravan. Cool. That's all right. Who are these Eagle Knights? We are hostile to Eagle Knights. Yes. We are hostile to Eagle Knights, yes. Okay, let's dodge the Eagle Knights. Let's give them a slip. Did he call a feast just so that people could come to Murdenhall and deal with the Eagle Knights? Because I'm starting to feel like it. Let's join the Tournamente. Place a bet on ourselves. I don't remember what it's like here. Oh, crap, it's lances. Oh my god, no. There's no backup weapon. It is strictly lances. Does anybody here have something that's not a lance? No, nobody here has anything that's not a lance. I mean, we took a horse out. That's something, right? Damn it. Asshole. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Oh, come on. I hate lances in tournaments so freaking much. Lances in the battlefield, okay. Lances, actually, like 1257 AD did lances in tournaments okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay, because you had these big jousting fields, and you could actually, like, use a lance. I'm gonna get my shield up, because there's a horse coming in. You could actually use a lance in a tournament without just dying terribly. So 1257 AD, okay. You know, using lances in tournaments was still a pain in the dick, but it was not as bad as it could have been. But I swear to God, if you're gonna have these arenas, these shitty little dinky ass arenas where there's no room to maneuver at all, and you're gonna use, well, that's me from behind. Good. I'm glad to be knocked out. I don't want to participate in this tournament. Good. Go to the castle and join the feast. No more tournaments in Murdenhall. They seem to I'm pretty sure the last one we did was here too. They seem to use those lances quite frequently. Hello, Lord. Yes, I know we spoke to you. Are you the one who? Yeah, we dedicated. I think it was the last tournament that we won. Relations 4. I must beg my leave. It's good to see you again, lass. Good to see you. Graf and Monica, at your service. May I know more about you? Your sister to Graf Voldemar, and you are here for the feast. Very good. And, of course, we have the Kaiser, and we have Baron Hans. Pledged allegiance. Blah, 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 blah. I must beg my leave. And how about you, Kaiser? Yes, there we go. The reputation for coming to his feast. I want to give up on a fife. You and fife me. No, no thanks. I must beg my leave. Okay, I came. I did what I came to do. Unfortunately, we cannot dedicate a victory to anybody, but I'm not too put out by that after seeing, you know, the terrible bloody lance only. Like, give a club or something, or even a dagger as a backup weapon. Just don't make us deal with a lance in those tiny, pathetic arenas. Ooh, lame, young wolf. Well, that's not that good. Armor 72, sway back to number 7. Interesting. Interesting. This only requires 6. A Draken pleated charger. Cool. I mean, this requires 7. My heavy holy warhorse, which I would love to ride someday. But whatever. Let's go to the tavern. Who we got here? Entertainment Guildsman Remus. I think we've seen you recently. You are not somebody that we are taking with us. Wandering Minstrel. Can you teach me any poems? Yes, teach me that one. That's 300 arms, and it's going to take us a little bit of time. I'm going to start spending money on things like poems when we can join the tournament again. No, thank you. When we have the opportunity to learn poems, there's a femme fatale here. Ooh. You and 3 of your mates are looking for a master. You'll join for 260 orums. Yeah, okay. Welcome aboard. And a ransom broker. I'm carrying a prisoner. Don't I get the option to say I know you, what your people are? And then I kick him. Oh, this is the person you hire slaves from. Yeah, no, I'm not going to hire slaves from you right now. Thank you very much. Is there anybody upstairs? No, there's no open doors up here, and there's nobody standing up here. So there is nobody upstairs. I have nothing at Murdenhall, so that's a bust. Okay, cool. I think that's about it for that. Femme fatales. You can become vixen riders or sword sisters. Cool. These Krieger, he'll become a Fuseldat. This Fuseldat will become a Rater. And let's go find something that's not Eagle Knights that we can kill. 2 Eagle Lords, 5 Knights of the Eagle, 2 Geldaran Nobles, 16 Eagle Retainers, and 14 Eagle Pilgrims. Yeah, okay. I think not. Let's go find some Volhia Raiders or Peasant Rebels. Recruit des Drac. Yeah. I've been tasked by my king to put down your rebellion. Also, this Graf is coming to help deal with you as well. So it looks like we're probably going to have them join in on this battle. Indeed, he did join the battle. Surrender or die! Huh. Crazy. So these are a bunch of recruits. So we are going to charge because this other guy is going to charge as well. And he will probably get there before us. So, yeah. Means our people are not going to have a lot of potential to kill stuff. Although they are Draken recruits, so they are going to potentially have horses. So some of them will be relatively quick. They don't all get horses. That's kind of lame. Kind of wish they all got horses. Would make recruiting an army a lot easier. I hate troop classes that some of them get horses and some of them don't. It's okay when we're talking about like bandits, like let's say Tundra bandits, and some of them are on horseback and some of them aren't. That's okay. But I hate the ones that you recruit from towns where some of them have horses and some of them don't. That is just lame, because you're trying to recruit an army, you're trying to balance how you deal with them, you're trying to control how you're going to like order them around and all this kind of stuff. And then you run into like mixed roles and crap like that. It's really annoying. I did see okay, so in Mount Blade, there are occasionally reasons why you want to use some kind of tactic at all. In particular, if you have archer armies, like if you're playing like in vanilla or in base Floris or anything like that, if you're playing with what the heck is it? I don't even remember the faction names now. The archer one, or the crossbow one. So the Rhodoks have crossbows, I know that. Crossbows and heavy infantry. The archers and crappy second tier knights are it's everybody's favorite faction. And I've spent a lot of time playing as them as well, because they're probably the easiest faction to play as. It's slipping my mind, I think. But if you play as them, you have archers, or if the Rhodoks, you have Rhodoks are probably a better example because you got a ton of crossbows and you have heavy infantry. So there's a reason to use tactics in the sense that you can order your archers into a line in a strategic position. You can order your infantry in front of them to block for them, or you can have the infantry charge ahead and engage the enemy while the archers pepper them and all that kind of stuff. Like there is reason for those kinds of tactics. When you have an army full of infantry or an army full of cavalry, it is almost invariably the best thing to do is just to press charge. Like, I see people all the time playing Mount Blade try to employ some kind of tactic. Like, I'm going to put these guys here, and I'm going to put these guys here, and the cavalry will follow me. And then we'll have them charge in from the flanking is nothing in this game. It means nothing. If they have... Okay, there are mods where if they have, like, a formation with shields, they can make this kind of shield wall thing, and they stick really close together, and if you do a cavalry charge into that, you're not really going to do much from the front, so you kind of want to hit that from behind. But generally speaking, with the exception of that, which is not common, flanking like means nothing in this game. There is no such thing. Like, this isn't Total War, and employing any kind of tactic generally results in people dying while your whole force is not engaging. It results in you taking more losses. It results in worse performance, unless, of course, very very specific situations that I've sort of covered already. And it's just hilarious with people seeing people play Mountain Blade, trying to employ these tactics and just losing so many people that they wouldn't have lost if they just said F1, F3 at the start of the battle and charged with everybody. This is not a particularly tactical game, guys. It's Mountain Blade Warband. As a Lord of a Fief, you can now appoint a Chamberlain who resides at your court for a weekly salary of 15 arums. He will handle all financial affairs like collecting and determining taxes, paying wages, and managing your estate. Yes, sure. Appoint a prominent nobleman from the area. Fantastic. Chamberlain can be found at your court. Great. Well, I don't have a castle. I have a Chamberlain at a village, which must be a mod, right? Because in the base game, you don't get any kind of official at all when all you have is a village. You don't get anything until you have a Draken Kriegers, fantastic. Until you have a castle. Volhir Raiders. Who is this? Baron Garion. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Baron Garion, I'm gonna help you. We will charge the enemy. We definitely want to help because we want reputation with every lord that we can get. And we're just going to charge right on in. These guys are relatively low-ranking people. I will join the battle. Yeah, he's just charging in too. So the only way we're going to get any kills here is to just charge. Yeah. Like I was saying, we want rep with everybody. We ultimately want to get like 80, 90, 100 reps with basically anybody. Because again, Perisno. New features in Perisno. You get stats. You get special things for having good reputation with people. And by good, I don't just mean, you know, like 20. I mean like redonkadonk reputation. You get special stuff for having high reps. And the more people, the better. Oh, come on. I keep swinging thinking this thing is huge. That's what she said. I guess that's what he said, wasn't it? But it's not that huge. That's what she said. Okay. I understand a little bit better now. I'm noticing the most recent videos I've uploaded as well. Like, last year when I was uploading videos, every single one of my Battle Brothers videos got demonetized. Every single, and I don't understand why. There's no advertiser unfriendly content in any of the Battle Brothers videos. I say, well, I acknowledge that, you know, I had some of them where, you know, we had literal horse fuckers, didn't we? We rescued literal horse fuckers from being tarred and feathered and all that kind of stuff. Like, we had that kind of situation. And okay, so that video, you know, the language might get you demonetized a little bit. Ooh, you've got a face. Your face looks like some fine leather, sir. We haven't properly met. I am Lord Radu. You mean I actually get some items, potentially? Wow. I am surprised. Color me surprised. Leave them in the pool and continue. So, yeah, you are from the Reich. Let's continue hunting these guys down. I know it's only like 8 dudes and they have 1 farmer prisoner, but that doesn't matter. They're outlaws in my territory. Besides, they're deserters. Jeez, don't you watch Game of Thrones? We need to execute deserters in our territory. That's our job. So right now I'm just sort of raising a contingent of men-at-arms, very, very much like you would in, for example, I've mentioned it a few times, 1257 AD. You might just raise a contingent of men-at-arms to accompany you for a while. And once we have them sort of leveled up a bit, we can use them to help us train other people, because we'll have a bit of a durable backbone for our army, and we can actually get some other people in here to get them some experience. God, my banner is such shit. What was I thinking when I chose that banner? My apologies to anybody who likes that banner, but that is so garbage. I should get a heraldic shield so I have to look at it all the time. The battle is won. Cool. Yeah, 1 farmer. That's nothing. No big deal. There isn't even going to be anything in the item pool. Yeah, nothing worth a tremendous amount. So that's fine. Leave the items in the item pool and continue. The main thing that we're doing here is getting some experience. Okay, 2 of these guys are ready to become Vixen Riders. Let me just take a quick peek at their troop tree and see if I can actually tell. No, not female Perisno. Perisno pilgrims, no. Female pilgrims, male mercenaries. See, these trees are relatively easy to follow. This archer, like female mercenaries, I can't see the end of it. And as far as I can tell, there's no way of scrolling around on this screen in the game browser. Like, this is really poorly done. This needs to be scaled better. Wonder if there's an option that I could scale these things somehow. No, this is what we want right here. So these are femme fatales. We can get sword sisters, which become sword maidens, or viragos, which become maiden of wars, or virago heroines, or maiden foot knights, or female assassins. That sounds cool. I can't see what goes down the other direction, though. Looks like it goes down this way. I can see her head right there. She's got a shield on her back. Looks like she's on a horse. That, to me, sounds like it would be a Vixen cavalry. Well, what do you think Vixen cavalry become, guys? Or Vixen riders become, guys? Nothing. It looks like that's the end of their tree. And we don't pay them very much. So that's a pretty poor level up path, it looks like. Looks like they're, at best, middling soldiers. Not great at all. Probably worse than these raiders, I would imagine. Probably. We have 3 more of them, Draken Kriegers. We are going to get ourselves... Oh, yeah, so there's the Bogenschütz. So that's the basic tier archer. So we'll get some Fusildats. This Reiter will become a Cavalier. Fantastic. We've got a... It's not a knight. This is a cavalry. This is cavalry, not a Knigget. But let's move it up. This Knop is not quite a Draken Ritter yet. This is a noble. We will end up hiring some of these guys once we start making some better cash bucks. What does my character look like? Ooh, I've got a point. That'll go into agility for now. Am I just going to bank these points, or am I going to put it into something? Pathfinding, spotting, surgery. Well, I could put a single point in surgery. I guess I keep talking about how that would help us. No, you know what? I think I'm going to put a point in persuasion, because persuasion is a very personal skill. And if we do want to get somebody to marry us in the future, and if it's going to be, you know, an advanced somebody who's not just a general lady, we're probably going to need some persuasion in addition to, like, a lot of renown and some other stuff. Yeah, 35 Volhir Raiders. Let's do it. Yeah, he's chasing those deserters down. He'll get them. Mikavian heavy crossbowmen. Ooh, sounds like he got a good party to attack. We're going to go after these Volhir. They're not quite in our territory, but they're very close to... Is this another? It is 82 scouting parties. So there's that scout. They would definitely have joined forces. They almost tricked us into fighting them. Although if this Baron comes and helps us, I am on board. Alright, let's get these Volhir Raiders now. Hi. No, we're not going to leave you in peace. Surrender or die. So they've got some barbarians. Let's charge the enemy. I hit charge the enemy, and my troops do not charge the enemy. They decidedly do not charge the enemy. That's okay. I'm alright with that, because we are going to come in here. We're going to disrupt their formation a little bit. We're going to gather up about half of them. Maybe a little bit more than half of them. And we're going to hold them. Well, a few of them go forward to our dudes. Yo. Nice to see you. Glad you know my name. Oh, yeah. Like, look at that. Only, like, 3 of them went forward to deal with our people. That's not even what I wanted. I wanted, like, you know, maybe 10 or 11 of them to go. Okay, there we go. And now we can charge. We've got a lot of cavalry, though, so a lot of people could come out here really quickly and start interfering. So we want to make sure we're disrupting this formation as much as we possibly can to allow our soldiers the ability to hit them in a vulnerable state, where they are not ready for them and they're not prepared to defend, and our people will just, like, rampage, completely raffle stop. And I think we are ready for that. So, yeah. Here comes our cavalry. We can just turn this way. Yeah, check it out. They were not ready for that at all, and you see this wall of blue text as we raffle stop. I'll just stay on the periphery here and catch anybody who is clearly trying to get away. Or not catch them at all. Maybe I'll just miss 3 times in a row. That can happen too. That guy already went down. There can't be much left, right? It's just that one guy. It looks like it might be. Everybody's... Yeah. It was just the one guy. Poor guy. Well, actually, that was 2. Experienced Volhir and Volhir Barbarian. So they were sort of elite here, but, I mean, still. No casualties. I am pleased with no casualties. We capture a Volhir Raider, refugees, farmers, and peasant women. Do we start recruiting refugees and peasant women, guys? Maybe farmers? Do we start? No. We'll recruit pilgrims, particularly female pilgrims, but we won't recruit the peasants just yet. Access items on the ooh, check it out. These are worth some money. I don't have much loot space left, so I might drop some other stuff. Watch, I dropped stuff right as the costs start normalizing. It was only those first few things that were worth a lot. That's okay, I can take some of these back then. Alright. Cool. Leave the item pool on the ground. How much money do we get for that? 306 arms, so not a crazy amount, but something. And we can head back to Freising. I do want to go after those 86 or whatever of them. Well, we have the other lord here helping us out, but they're kind of out of range now. I don't know where they are, and I don't want to go hunting because the other lord could, cause problems. We're non-aggression pact, not allied with them, so we shouldn't have to worry about Macavia. Goods merchant. Let's sell some stuffs. It's another 1,000 cash bucks. That's not bad. We're almost up to 10 grand again. We can sell that as well. Would be nice to get even better, though. Ooh, fine fruit. And a cabbage. Let's get a whole bunch of morale for our people. Yeah, we gained 983. That's cool. I don't think I want to look at any of those. We'll take another quick look at the tavern. I was in this tavern recently. There's a traveler and there's a mercenary master huntress. No thanks. We're also not going to recruit nobles, but I think I am going to call it quits with that because this has been 43 minutes already, guys. This has been a long episode. My apologies, my deepest apologies, but we'll get back in it next time, and we'll continue to scour the land, leveling up these people, maybe expand our party a little bit more. We can house much more than we have. Get a little bit of a tough army going so that we can actually participate in some real battles and defend our town, and maybe in the nearby future take a castle. Like, for example, if we ended up at war with Macavia, which we're not right now, maybe we can get Ulre Castle here. That'd be kind of cool. Or we can maybe get ALINDEL Castle. That'd be fantastic. That's the bridge across into Valahir territory. That'd be fantastic, in fact. Fantaberific, one might say. Anyway, we've got some options there, but it's going to take a little bit of time, guys. Just a little bit of time. Thank you for tuning in. I have been Liz. Remember, if you want the latest information on what's going on here on the channel, take a look at the Discord. Invitation is in the video description. And I hope to see you again next time.